So once again, we return to Yukon Valley in search of a gold albino grizzly bear, and in this particular server, it just happens to be a grizzly drink time already, so we're gonna head straight out. We're gonna try to cover as much ground as we can in the next 1.5 in-game hours, and hopefully we can find something good out there. So maybe not the fastest start, a level 4 male grizzly across here, and honestly, it's gonna take us some time to get over to there. Got a 2 over on that side. Don't see much else, but we've got the Championship 338, and that should be a pretty good weapon to take this guy down. Should be a long shot. He's going down, and the only thing I wish is that there was some kind of crossing, because by the time we get all the way around there and claim him, it's going to be tough to get through all these lakes, but this area in the south is one of my favorite spots for grizzlies, so we're going to try to anyway. And you know, if that bear could have just been there when we started, it could have saved us a bunch of time. It's 7:06 now. I'm not so sure that was the right call to shoot this level 4, but we're over here. We're going to try to make the most of it. And obviously this guy is just a 55 scoring silver. Just a little far forward for the heart, but still didn't really go anywhere. And now what we're going to do is just take a little detour, run along this area of the water because we're right next to it anyway, and then scoot south and really book it across here to try to get to all those lakes in time. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Bad news is it's 8:08 and we've still got 2 more lakes to check. But the good news is we got hosts, so we should be able to change the time back. In the meantime, got a 5 and a 7 out there. Probably, oh, there's even more over there. Another 5. Are those all females? Gotta be careful because the male's gonna have that fur too, and that would be a rare. But I do think that 7's gonna be our best choice. We'll go ahead and get that. And I'm really not sure, by the way, he did that spinny thing that we've only seen from the bridge, but I'm really not sure if the best move is to just go and change the time now, or to try to get over to those spots first. Maybe we'll see what happens if we kind of scoot that way. It's not too late, but stuff's gonna be leaving any minute. I'm really starting to second guess that. It's 8:20 now. Nice gold at 63.6 for this guy at least. But I do think, I just would hate the idea of there being an albino gold that drinks here, and he's already up in the mountains resting, because we get there too late. So I think we will just change the time, and then maybe we come up from like this direction, check some other bodies of water just to make it worth our while. Ooh, what the heck? A level 3 Harlequin duck. Did those spook? They haven't yet. They're trying to circle around here, I think. If they're gonna maybe land, we'll try to get that shot. These things are so small and so fast. Is that a piebald? It is. We've actually had 2 piebald diamond harlequins before, but that does definitely make me want to really try to get it. So let's see if it's going to circle around and land. What I was trying to say was they're so fast. Trying to get it with a 22 in the air is probably not the wisest move. Really just want to try to keep it spotted all the time though, because as soon as it goes land, water, wherever it's going to plop down, we want to try to get that shot. There it's going to land right over there. Going to be around 100 meters. I'm actually going to respot for the distance. 100 like on the nose. As soon as it drops down. Got him. Good deal. That could have been really annoying. We've had many a hours long quest to get a harlequin. And by the way, we're right back where we started. Not much going on down in these lakes that we were checking. I already went up to these locations. You can see all the zones, but not a lot for decent grizzlies. So what I thought we'd do is scoot up here for just a little bit. I want to get up to the railroad bridge right about 8 o'clock because that takes forever. It's just a good thing to go there last. And we get a level 3 piebald harlequin, our 3rd one ever. I imagine it'll make it, but I don't think they're completely guaranteed. And a super long feeling float later, we have another diamond piebald harlequin. That's pretty cool. 7.29 probably is our smallest. Harsh on him. That's something I bet we haven't done with him. 7.23 is the requirement. So he didn't make it by a lot. But they're such a neat little duck. It's not a super rare in case there's any confusion. Well, the fact that we have several of them probably helps to show that. But they're, I guess, like more than uncommon, but not like a true rare. Nonetheless, definitely gonna find a spot for that in our lodge. 3 piebald diamond harlequins, and we've never had a gold albino grizzly. What are the odds? So we've made it up here, and as per usual, there are animals everywhere. Got another level 7 grizzly. Haven't seen anything better than that just yet. And since it takes so long to get down and claim something, I always want to make sure we see literally everything around before we fire a shot. There's so many locations where animals can drink. Typically there's some out there. We got some moose feeding over in that area. Whole bunch more. There's a mythical, finally. And a 4 beside that. And a 3. Whole bunch right in that one little area. So probably that mythical is going to be the move unless we see something else. The only thing that we haven't done is render in an area like right out here somewhere where sometimes stuff will drink. So got some things fleeing. I don't think there's anything big there. It is crazy how much stuff's up here. And even yet, the best thing we see is a mythical bear. Yeah, I think that's going to be the move. Nothing's showing up over there. So he is... which one? That one over there. Probably going to scoot this direction a bit. Did we alert him? I think that angle's fine. Just going to have to aim a little bit high. And whatever we shot last, I guess we didn't even reload. Soon as he lifts his head, it's like 400 meters. You get the full pirouette every single time you shoot a bear from up here. They're all running this way. But we got him good. Not bad. Might try to get the 7-2. They're going to go nervous before they go out of sight, for sure. And there you go. Nervous level 7 grizzly. More like 300 this time. I don't know why they do it, but it is every single shot. Nonetheless, if we're going to spend this much time to go and, claim one, might as well get... Oh my god, we did it again. Can we get off to the side? I think so. Ooh. Close. Every time when we come out here and we try to check this spot absolutely last, because it does take so long. You can't fall off the bridge and then heal before your health drops down anymore. You do have to either, fast travel away, which at that point it's just a longer run, or run all the way over to the edge where you can get down safely. That's the first time the train has caught us right here, not on purpose. So crisis averted. Got some red fox running through just as we make it to our level 7 grizzly. That one we got sing along at 289 meters. Really curious if we got our mythical at 400 plus. I want to say it was 390 to 410 on the spotting estimate. 392, so not a 400 meter shot, but all things considered, that angle and everything, right in the back and along a 64.72, so kind of a smaller mythical, but we'll take that. So it is well after grizzly drink time now. It's 8:30. We're probably just going to let this roll, and we'll see what else we can find. So that's not a bad level 4 bison. Up to 177, and since it's bison drink time, I figured we might as well pass by these lakes. But my thought is, we're going to try to work our way up and around kind of into the dead forest. That's a pretty good area for grizzlies, and that's at least one of the spots we haven't been to on this hunt. So once again, didn't reload, I guess, after shooting that second grizzly from the bridge. Let's try to, of course he's going to turn. Just get that shot before he does any more spinning around. Should be good, he's aggressive anyway, but I don't think he's going to get nearly close enough to do any damage. So not a bad little bonus kill. Going to be a 166, got those real worn ends of the horns. Still something that, it's been a thing for a while now, but every time I see it, I just enjoy taking a look at that. I realized too, this is the second hunt in a row on Yukon where our, at least at this point, trophy animal is some sort of waterfowl. We had the brown hybrid diamond goose last time. We get a piebald diamond harlequin today. If we could just find an albino grizzly instead of some kind of, say common or uncommon bird diamond, that would be nice. Well, go figure. Another really big level 4 bison. That one maybe has a chance at it. 177 minimum. Don't think there's any others around here. And is right as we kind of enter into better grizzly territory. So this time the gun's actually loaded. Don't want to hit him in the horn because that can stop the bullet. What is going on? Okay, I think that should be good. He is aggressive, but he stood up on that other one for a second. That did get him. So we probably have a, I don't know, close to 180 bison anyway. just so we get up here and start to look for Grizzly rest zones. So the move is going to be to kind of wander around up here and see if we can stumble in any tracks. And in the meantime, wolves, red fox, obviously bison, there's a lot of stuff up here we can encounter. But you can see it, those super tall horns, that's always a really good sign. A 180.08, diamond's 183. So not a bad size one at all. Just snuck into the left lung there. And let's kind of see how this goes. We haven't done too much. Ooh, wait. I'm surprised the one on the left has a better estimate because this guy's bigger. Two really nice bull moose literally bedded side by side. Might as well just make use of the 338 again. Got caribou out there. Just want to make sure there's nothing else since we're seeing all this stuff. That should be good at that range. And we might have one more trophy. He's going down. Pretty darn cool to see. But anyway, what I was trying to get at is since Grizzlies got the new drink time, we haven't done too much looking for rest zones and stuff, so this could be interesting. Once again, though, a really solid kill. Like now we've had the bison, the mythical grizzly, a level 4 moose that's going to go probably 250s. 254, I believe that says. Not a bad deal at all. So minus our duck, we haven't been able to get into a max level animal yet, but when it is a Piebald Harlequin, at the very least, you know, it's a bit of an upgrade. That guy's still standing there, but maybe we'll let that guy go. So rather unsurprisingly, it is pretty difficult to find these grizzlies out here in the rest zones as opposed to their drink zones. But got a level 4 here. Oh, jeez. Hard shot makes those things drop really fast. And I do think, unfortunately, that's probably going to be our last kill. We've been going around for a little over 2.5 hours now, and we just haven't had anything, honestly, beyond that mythical up there at the bridge. But a Piebald Diamond Harlequin, definitely something we want to find a spot for in our trophy lodge, and I think we'll go back and take a look at that. Now, as for where we're going to put this thing, that I'm a little less sure of. Down here, I think it's on this side, just past our moose. We've got this little display of all the different variations for Harlequins. We've got our biggest diamond piebald at 7.4, and then albino, mela, and a common. And I don't want to take the common down because that's like the whole theme of this, having all the different variants. So we got to find another spot with maybe some sort of small game to take down. And honestly, I think what we'll do is remove this one. This was a max core Harlequin we shot back in May of 2020. And we'll do the Piebald Diamond here, 7.30 in the Trophy Manager, by the way. This was a spot where we always put our highest scoring ones, but I think instead, yeah, that Piebald just looked cooler there. They are actually quite neat as well. They don't have nearly as much like reddish coloration. Really cool looking little duck. And then we'll take our max score and put it back here where that other common was, and I think that's the best solution. Not a bad deal, so making a little upgrade to our lodge. I think it was May 23rd, 2020, so that'll be some scrolling. And there we go. Clearly we were hunting Yukon because there's a couple other Diamond Harlequins in there as well. But max score on this wall, I think we had a mirrored. Yeah, that'll work. Not too bad. So our third ever Piebald Diamond Harlequin. I talked about last time we got that brown hybrid diamond goose. We're getting stuff on Yukon, and honestly, that's the thing. If we can go out there chasing albino grizzlies and kill some kind of trophies along the way, it's much easier to keep on going back there time after time, trying to get something much more elusive clearly in that albino. So hopefully our next outing can produce something like that, or maybe the bear itself. And I guess we'll have to see how it goes when it comes to it. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.